Across every major AI search engine, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Reddit is one of the single most cited domains in 2026. Not your blog, not your product page, a Reddit thread. Ahrefs analyzed 76.7 million AI overviews and found Reddit among the top 3 cited domains alongside Wikipedia and YouTube. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to get your brand cited inside an AI response through Reddit. This is the Reddit GEO Playbook by Red Engage. Let's start with the mechanics. Why does Reddit dominate AI search citations in 2026? It comes down to how large language models were built. ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, all 4 of the major AI engines ingested Reddit content at massive scale during training. Google signed a direct data sharing deal with Reddit in February of 2024, giving Google licensed access to Reddit's full corpus. OpenAI signed a similar agreement that same year. The result is that every major AI model has been exposed to well-upvoted Reddit threads going back more than a decade. But training exposure is not the same as citation. The citation happens at inference time, when the model retrieves the most relevant recent content to answer a user's query. And that's where Reddit wins again. When a question has been answered on Reddit by verified human users, when the answer is upvoted, when moderators leave it live for weeks or months, the AI treats that as a strong trust signal. It is the closest thing the internet has to a scaled, moderated, crowdsourced ground truth for software recommendations. Ahrefs analyzed 76.7 million Google AI overviews in 2025 and found YouTube cited in roughly 9.5% of them, Wikipedia in 8.4%, Reddit in 7.4%. Reddit specifically dominates commercial intent queries. Cited. The queries where real buyers are researching tools, services, and SaaS products. That matters because the old SEO playbook does not translate to AI search. Write a great blog post, build backlinks, rank number 1 on Google. None of that makes the AI cite you. The AI doesn't rank your blog against competitors in a 10 blue links format. It extracts information from the source most likely to contain an authentic, useful answer. For product and service queries in B2B software, that source is overwhelmingly Reddit. The practical implication is simple. If your product is not showing up in Reddit threads that answer your buyer's questions, you are invisible in AI search. That is true today. It will be more true a year from now. So the question is, what kind of Reddit threads actually get cited and how do you get into them? Let's start with principle 1. What AI actually cites from Reddit? Not every Reddit thread gets picked up by AI engines. 3 patterns show up consistently in threads that AI engines cite. First, the thread answers a specific query directly. Generic "tell me about X" posts almost never get cited. The cited threads are pattern matched to queries like "what is the best X for Y use case?" or "has anyone compared X versus Y for Z?" The AI is looking for threads that structurally match the shape of the question being asked. Second, the top answer in the thread explicitly names a product, tool, or service. AI engines extract named entities. A comment that says "we tried 3, loved 1" without naming. The product is invisible to the model. The model needs a concrete entity to cite. Third, the thread has sustained engagement. A thread with 2 upvotes and 1 comment almost never gets cited. A thread with 150 upvotes and 40 comments gets cited consistently because the AI treats engagement as consensus validation. Threads older than 3 years rarely get cited for current queries. The AI weights recency heavily because software categories evolve. Principle 2. The subreddit layer matters. Not all subreddits are equal for AI citation. 8 subreddits generate the majority of AI cited threads for B2B software and SaaS queries. They are r/SaaS, r/marketing, r/entrepreneur, r/small business, r/side project, r/webdev, r/digital marketing, and r/SEO. These 8 share 2 traits that AI engines weight heavily. First, strict moderation that filters spam, rule-breaking promotional content, and low-quality posts. Moderation creates trust. An AI model evaluating Reddit as a source implicitly prefers content from communities with a track record of enforcing standards. Second, a recurring pattern of recommendation threads that directly answer commercial intent queries. Communities that regularly host "what is the best tool for X" discussions produce exactly the content shape AI models look for at retrieval time. Niche subreddits with under 10,000 members rarely get cited. Large, moderated subreddits act as proxies for consensus. A thread in a major subreddit with 100 upvotes carries more AI weight than a thread in a tiny niche subreddit with 500 upvotes. There's a second tier of subreddits worth mentioning. r/startups, r/growth marketing, r/no-code, r/technology, r/B2B SaaS. These generate citations on specific vertical queries but less consistently than the top 8. Principle 3. The winning comment structure. When an AI cites a Reddit thread, it almost never cites the original post. It cites the top comment, and usually the second or third most upvoted answer, not the first one. Why? The first answer is often a question clarifier. The second and third answers are real recommendations with reasoning. That's what the AI extracts as citable content. The structure of a high AI citation comment is consistent. 5 elements in order. 1. A direct recommendation. Name the tool or product in the first sentence. No throat clearing. Specific brand name. Stated plainly. 2. A 1 or 2 sentence explanation of why. Not marketing speak. Real rationale. What problem does it solve? What makes it different from the alternatives? The AI is scanning for causal language because it does X, not adjectives. 3. A specific use case where the recommendation works. Concrete context matters more than generic praise. We use it for outbound sequencing at a 12-person sales team gets cited far more than great tool overall. Numbers, team size, company stage, vertical. Meanwhile, these anchors make the comment feel authentic. 4. One honest limitation. AI engines deprioritize sycophantic recommendations that name only upsides. A comment that acknowledges it struggles with very large enterprise accounts reads as credible human judgment. The model learns to cite balanced comments. 5. A comparison point if possible. We also tried X and Y but switched to this because Z adds context and names multiple entities the AI can extract. Multi-entity comments often get cited more than single brand recommendations. Comments under 50 words rarely get cited. Comments over 400 words also rarely get cited. The sweet spot is 120 to 250 words per comment. Principle 4. The account ecosystem. This is the principle that separates operators who get results from those who burn time. A comment from a brand new account, even if the content is perfect, gets downvoted within hours in major subreddits. Moderators and community members detect newness instantly through Reddit's public profile data. The account ecosystem matters as much as the content itself. 3 rules for accounts. Rule 1. Karma floor. Below 500 total comment karma, your comment is suspect by default. Above 500, you're treated as a real community participant. The behavioral difference is dramatic. Experienced Redditors scan the karma badge next to a commenter's name before evaluating the recommendation. Low karma plus commercial content equals instant downvote. Build the baseline through genuine, non-promotional engagement over at least 3 months before posting anything that mentions a specific brand. Rule 2. Subreddit history. Accounts that have participated in the target subreddit for 6 or more months have drastically higher comment acceptance than accounts that post to the subreddit for the first time. Subreddit history is public, it is visible on the profile page, and moderators routinely check it before approving or removing comments. Rule 3. Post-to-comment ratio and topic breadth. Accounts that only ever comment on threads relevant to one specific brand or category look artificial. Real Redditors comment on a range of topics: news, hobbies, memes, tech, politics. Build authentic breadth. A 1-to-10 ratio of commercial to non-commercial comments is a reasonable floor. The time investment matters. A commercial account with 500 karma, 6 months of target subreddit history, and a believable contribution pattern takes roughly 4 months of steady participation to establish. That is the real cost of doing Reddit GEO professionally. Principle 5. The ban list. What not to do. Most Reddit marketing advice online will get you permanently banned. 4 patterns to avoid. First, do not post threads promoting your product directly. Moderators ban these within hours, and even if one slips through, AI engines deprioritize self-promotional threads. The exception is subreddits that explicitly allow self-promo in a dedicated weekly thread. Second, do not use multiple accounts to upvote your own content. Reddit's machine learning detects account clustering within 72 hours. The consequences are shadow bans and IP-level flags that affect all future accounts created from the same network. Third, do not comment across 10 or more threads per day from the same account. Genuine users comment 2 to 5 times per day at most. AI engines and Reddit itself can detect behavioral anomalies through the public API, commenting velocity, time of day patterns, content similarity. Fourth, do not buy Reddit comment services that operate shared account networks. Reddit's machine learning identifies these networks over 30 to 90-day windows and removes comments at rates that destroy any return on investment. Cross-posting and parallel accounts get detected. Reddit's algorithm correlates posting times, IP geolocation, writing style signatures, and engagement patterns. Professional operators use distinct identities for distinct purposes and do not mix them. So you've done the work. How do you know if it is working? Measurement has 3 layers. Week 1. Run your target queries manually in ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity. Log when any Reddit thread appears as a source. Week 2 to 4. Automate tracking via Peak AI, Otterly, or Profound. Domain citation rate is your leading indicator. Month 2. Check web analytics for Reddit referrer traffic. Month 3. Look for brand mention frequency changes across AI engines. Track quarterly, not weekly. Framework recap. 5 principles. 1. AI cites specific threads, not the platform. Match your content to the shape of the buyer query. 2. Subreddit selection determines your baseline. Focus on the 8 that dominate your category. 3. The winning comment is the second or third upvoted, with the 5-part structure. Recommendation, why, use case, limitation, comparison. 4. The account ecosystem matters as much as the content. Build karma, subreddit history, topic breadth. 5. Avoid the ban list. Self-promotion posts, upvote rings, high-frequency comments, shared account networks, all 4 collapse fast. Meta principle. Reddit GEO is a long game, measured in months, not weeks. Brands that invest compound for years. RedEngage runs full GEO audits. 22 signals scored. Audit link in description. Next video. How to choose a GEO agency. 7 criteria. Subscribe. This is RedEngage. See you in the next video.